Are you still struggling to fill your jiu-jitsu gym? Stuck under 50 to 100 students? Working a second, third job just to keep the lights on? What if I told you there's a proven way to fill your classes, grow your income, and finally run your gym full-time without burning out or guessing what works?
We're Amanda and Hernando. We're black belts and jiu-jitsu school owners. We've grown our student count from 0 to over 300 members, and we've helped other school owners just like you grow their schools from over 50 to 100 members.
We've been exactly where you are, having a second job, running the gym, being tired, teaching at night, wondering if we could even make payroll or even pay the rent.
And now we run a full-time jiu-jitsu school, having our classes filled every single day. And today we're going to show you the steps you need to take to make sure you have a profitable and successful jiu-jitsu school.
First one is going to be culture. In order to build the culture, you got to know who you are, number one, who's your client, who are you trying to attract, and what are you trying to go for? Are you going to be a competition school where you're going to go and do tournaments? Are you going to be a family environment? You're going to teach little kids, as little as 3-4 years old. So identifying who you are and who you want to attract is going to be crucial for the success of your program.
If this is helping you, check out our download section below where we give you a free step-by-step checklist to get your student count to 100. Systems are very important. What's your teaching style? Are all of your instructors going to be focusing on the same teaching style so you're all speaking the same language? If you have one instructor who's saying do arm bars this way and the other one saying no, do arm bars this way, that can create tension in your school faster than you would realize. So making sure everybody's speaking the same language is important, as well as your customer relations management system. How are you going to be invoicing your members? How are you going to be communicating with them, sending them emails about updates? Having strong systems in place is very important, as well as your finances. Do you have a way to track how much you spent that month? How much you are bringing in for a month? How much your net profit is? How many cancellations you've had? How many new members you've had? Are you tracking for success? That's the number one reason I see jiu-jitsu schools not succeed, is they are not tracking anything. So because they have no metrics, they have no idea where they're going.
3 is going to be leads. How are you going to get new customers in? Because the reality is you're going to have some members that are going to cancel, some of them are going to move. And how are you going to attract those new people? Are you going to get the traditional flyers and go to Target and just put them on their cars? Are you going to ask your current student base, hey, do you know anybody just like you that wants to take advantage of our free program, the trial, whatever that case might be? Ads. It's going to be very crucial that you invest in online marketing. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but if you want your school to grow, you're going to need constant flow of new customers coming in and trying out your program. 4 is going to be your offer. In order to succeed and get the word out and have people try your service, you're going to have to do a very attractive offer. Trying one class for free is not really that attractive. Everyone's doing that. What we do here is a 10-day free trial, and we've seen great success with that. You might also want to consider an introductory program, like a 6-week program, a 5-week program, something short-term to get someone trying the program, and you want them to get hooked. So if you don't have a sexy or attractive offer, you're not going to be able to get new students to actually try the class.
Number 5, retention. Anyone can get leads, only a good leader can keep those leads. It's important that we're nurturing our current students. Students will leave for various reasons, and a lot of those reasons can be mitigated by strong leadership. For example, if our students are embarrassed to show up to class, they're embarrassed to ask a question or make a wrong move, that's not a good sign. We want a culture where it's okay for our students to make mistakes, and they're not going to feel embarrassed by messing up or not understanding something. So how we speak to our students is very important. Injuries. If we are not doing everything we can to reduce injuries, recognize we will lose students. So making sure our students are safe, top priority, and relationships. We want to make sure that we are making relationships with our students. We're checking in with them. We're giving them a high five. How are you doing? We're talking to the parents on the sideline while their kids are training. Hey, how you doing? Have you thought about trying a class? Hey, you know what? Here's a free t-shirt, dude. You're awesome. We just appreciate you being part of the family, right? Like, these little things are very important to help increase retention, because if everybody that's coming in is leaving out the back door, you just wasted your money. So if you're sick and tired of not knowing whether you're going to be successful or not, click the free downloadable below. We're going to give you a step-by-step action plan to grow your student count past 100 students. It's completely free, no gimmicks. Click the link below.
If you're wondering how we started from 0 students to over 300, click the link right here and you'll be able to see the video of how we did that from start to finish.